Books are definitely one of the ways that you get to learn a lot of things, and people don't really value books as much as they used to years ago. We live in a world right now where people create more content about certain things more than they write books or even read books concerning them. So if you have a burning question in your heart, you would rather go to social media, say Instagram or TikTok or YouTube even, where you search for these topics and you get to glean a lot of knowledge from them. But apparently, books are a very, very pivotal part of our growing journey because people, especially authors, tend to pour their hearts more in books than they would in a video or a podcast. So, if you're looking for books that you can read as a business owner that would help you elevate how you think about your business and how you train your mind, then this video is for you. Do all to stay to the end and don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment about either of these books or any other book you recommend. Thank you. The first book I'll recommend is The Diary of a CEO by Stephen Bartlett. This particular book was first a podcast, still is a podcast, by the way. Stephen has a podcast titled Diary of a CEO. You would find it on Spotify, YouTube, and other podcast channels. And that's because in that podcast, he interviews people, he gets to understand what they do, what their challenges are, how they were able to navigate situations, especially founders that have done a lot in the industry, in several industries. And that is one thing I like about this book. This book tells you how to navigate life and business. In this book, you have 33 laws of business and life. This is a book I would definitely recommend to anyone running a business and also seeing their life, personal life, as a business. Yeah, just learning from Diary of a CEO as a podcast, you would know that this book is definitely packed. It is definitely packed, and I would highly recommend this book to anyone. Please get it and read it, okay? All right, the second book here is The 80-20 Principle by Richard Koch. So I love this book so much. I've not finished reading the book yet, but I know that the part that I read is very, very pivotal to everyone. So this book primarily centers around the Pareto principle that says that 80% of results are usually from 20% of effort. And aside that, that might not be the exact principle, but basically, the principle states that 80% of what we see is actually gleaned from 20% of what we don't see. So you see that in the world right now, 80% of the wealth of the nations actually are owned by 20% of only the population. I can say less than 20%, but let's just go with the principle right now. So this book would help you understand how to best position yourself in that 20%, how to get the best of yourself with 20% of effort, how to get the best of your business, how to get the best of your career, how to get the best of anything at all with just 20% of effort. Because at the end of the day, 80% of what we see is actually gained from 20% of what we put into it. So this book would teach you how to best maximize yourself, your time, your resources, and also give you the insight to the secrets to achieving more with less. Okay, so I would highly recommend this book. I'll try to get the link and add it to the description of this video. And so if you've not read 80-20 principle, this is just a showing you books video, right? I can't really go into what this book is about, but I must tell you that this book is definitely packed. So if you've not read 80-20 principle by Richard Koch, I think you should. Please go to the bookstore, get it for yourself and read it. Okay, yeah, we are not doing shelf help right now, we're doing self help. All right, let's go. The third book is actually one that is very dear to my heart. I've read this a good number of times. I don't think I've ever finished it because this book is one of those books that you would read and you would have to pause, execute one or two things before you continue. And yeah, I got this book as a gift on my birthday. I think That was like some 3 years ago or so, or 4 years if I'm not exaggerating. But I know it's been a while that I got this book. I remember posting on my WhatsApp status then that I wanted the book and I was looking for the e-copy, but it was around my birthday period and someone sent me a physical copy of the book. I would highly recommend you get physical copies of hard copies basically of books if you're just starting out reading. I still prefer hard copies even after so many years of reading. So I would recommend that you get hard copies rather than soft copies. So yeah, the book of the hour, Limitless by Jim Quick. I love this book. I love the author. I love the book. I love everything this book is all about. So Jim Quick, this book is very personal to Jim Quick, by the way. Jim Quick had an issue when he was growing up. He had a brain damage when he was small and when he was very little, by the way. And he, got out of that situation. And now he's doing very well for himself. He has helped a lot of people navigate how to best maximize their brain. And that's what this book is about. This book would help you upgrade your brain, learn anything faster and unlock your exceptional life. See, if you've not heard of Jim Quick, check him out on Instagram, check him out on YouTube. You would know that this man is packed. So if Jim Quick himself is packed like that, guess what? Limitless is packed more than that. He's very, very intentional about how he helps people navigate life and also navigate business. So I feel like, yeah, I have this mindset that you first build the person that builds the business. So what you learn as a person would help you navigate life, even as a business owner. And aside business, it's you know learning from people that have been there, done that would help you navigate life faster. And that's why you see a lot of people that read books, especially books like this, self-help books like this, they are usually more intellectually sound than a random person, and that's because they've learned from so many people's wealth of knowledge. So I would highly recommend Limitless if you're thinking of upgrading your brain and actually maximizing yourself, your life to the fullest potential. So yeah, Limitless by Jim Quick. Please read it. You know already that I'm Limitless Labii, so yeah, this book is very, very dear to my heart. So I don't even know what to say about it anymore. Just buy it and read it and testify in the comments, okay? And if you've read it, please let me know in the comments. So to my fourth book, yeah, we have this $100 million offers by Alex Hormozi. So Alex is currently trending. I'm so happy for him. He recently broke the world record for the fastest selling non-fiction book. This guy is a brain, like he's so intellectually sound. He's so brilliant. So you can check Alex Hormozi up on YouTube, check him up on Instagram. You know, himself and his wife, Leila Hormozi, they are doing exceptionally well when it comes to marketing. So this book teaches you how to craft the best offers, irresistible offers. So on the cover, we have how to make offers so good people feel stupid saying no. So this book, oh my God, guys, you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, or you're even a career person, how to negotiate best way to, sell your product or your services. This is the book for you. Read this book, 100 million offers. It recently launched $100 million models, right? And that one even teaches you more than what this book will teach you. So I'll try to link this book in the description. Try to get it, read it, and implement what you read. Okay. So yeah, my last book, I would say that this book is a two-in-one. It's actually two books by the same author, but I'm going to just put like one, but I'll let you know what the second one is. Here we have Akin Alabi, the Nigerian author, teaching you how to sell to Nigerians. So Akin Alabi is a Nigerian author. His name is Akin Alabi, obviously. So this book is how to sell to Nigerians. Basically, because we have a dynamic market in this country. It wouldn't be nice if you're learning from people that are outside the country how to sell to people in your country. So I would recommend reading Akin Alabi's book on how to sell to Nigerians. The second one is Small Business Big Money. Personally, yeah, I feel like both of them are like part one and part two because when you read both of them, you tend to glean um knowledge from both of them. Same author, right? But it's like a continuation of the first one. So if you've not read any of Akin Alabi's books, please read it. Please read How to Sell to Nigerians. It tells you about the Nigerian market, how to, how to market to them, how to sell your products to them, the best way to create your offers, craft your offers, storytelling, and all of that. Read Akin Alabi's books. So I would highly recommend these two books if you've not gotten it or if you've not read it before. Please read it. If you have, please let me know in the comments what were your takeaways from the book. So yeah, let me just spotlight it. Small Business Big Money shows you how to start, grow, and turn your small business into a cash generating machine. So Akin Alabi, he had done like a betting business in Nigeria before. I don't know if it's still in operations, by the way. I think I should check. But this book teaches you how to best sell to Nigerians, and then how to sell to Nigerians says sell more of your products in the next 30 days than you did in the last 300 days. That's a lot. I believe that's a very bold statement to make. And if you read this book, you know that that's one of the strategies that is spotlighted in this book. How you can overpromise and over deliver, right? Because naturally you hear things like, oh, under promise, over deliver. But in the Nigerian market, you have to over promise and still deliver on your promise. Okay, that's the best way we can trust that you're going to deliver on anything at all. So if this video was helpful for you, I totally enjoyed doing this, right? Because I've read these books and I would recommend them to anyone who is navigating life and business. So if this video was helpful for you, do well to like, do well to subscribe, do well to drop a comment under the video telling me the part that you most resonate with. And even if you've read these books, talk about it. If you've not, please get it. If you have, please, yeah, I'd love to see you in my next video. This is like a series, and I'm hoping that I'm able to continue on this series. Five books, five podcasts, five videos, 5 this, five that. That would help you navigate life and business. So yeah, catch you in my next one. Bye bye. Podcast titled "The Diary of a CEO" is it's on Sorry, I said Netflix. Hey Jesus, is all about. So Jim Quick had Auntie. You're distracting me. So if this book is if the so it is